Hello, Happy New Year. Yes, today's video is a short piece of information about New Year's Eve and New Year. Now, do you know, many years ago when I was a child, my father carried out a tradition that we did at 12 o'clock every New Year's Eve, just going into New Year's Day. And the person in the household who had the darkest hair used to open the door to let the new year out and the new year in. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about how that tradition came about. So, did you have a good New Year? I do hope so. Do you know, in Scotland, New Year's Eve is called Hogmany. Now, I think that word Hogmany came about from the time when children used to be given oat cakes on New Year's Eve. So the word Hogmany, we know as New Year's Eve, is also associated with the idea of giving of food on New Year's Eve. And do you know, if you ever find yourself in Scotland over the New Year, then you'll find it is a beautiful place to be and the people are most welcoming. So to get back to the tradition, well, many years ago there was a tradition where people thought that New Year's Eve could influence the next year. So the person with the darkest hair, especially if they were a stranger carrying gifts of food, would influence whether the family would have enough food for the following year. So yes, they used to follow the tradition, but it was slightly different to the way my father did this. We used to just open the front door and close it again. So that was letting out the old year and letting in the new year. Well, tradition has it that you open the back door to let the old year out and the front door to let the new year in. That does sound reasonable. So anyway, what used to happen is that people used to open the back door to let the old year out, and then they opened the front door and encouraged the stranger with the darkest hair to cross the threshold. That means to walk into the house. Now, I can't imagine that happening nowadays with so much that is going on that we would worry about just inviting any stranger into our home. So I think it's quite a nice idea to keep that tradition going by just opening the door and saying goodbye to the old year and welcoming the new year. So, can you guess what my New Year resolutions are? Oh, that word, resolution. Do you know the verb resolve? When you resolve to do something, when you plan that that's what you're going to do. Well, we use the word resolution specifically for New Year. So we say we have New Year's resolutions. I wonder if you can guess what my New Year resolutions are. Maybe. Probably. Oh, that's a good one. I never thought of that. It might be, well, actually, I have two New Year's resolutions. Can you guess just one of them? Not quite. That's a good guess. Well, I'm going to let you into a secret. My 2 years resolutions, my 2 New Year resolutions this year are all about health and happiness. Maybe when you see me, you can tell me your New Year resolutions and I'll share with you the New Year resolutions that I have made. Have a lovely start to the new year. Bye now.